Here we have the car back on its test bench, and we're going to see if I can get my new RC controller working. So here we have the remote control car that I had previously adapted, and I adapted it by tying in to its existing remote. So the left, right, forward, back is through the TRRS jack, and this stuff here is to toggle between using the onboard and the offboard, that sort of thing. So we've seen all that before, and I don't even remember what my red button was. Maybe that was power, probably. So what do we have here? We have, this is a joystick programmed as a Bluetooth mouse. So it's receiving power, but it's not actually connected to anything. It's connected to this guy via Bluetooth. So you have the Raspberry Pi 2W do Bluetooth here. So when this moves, it's paired to that. That will then control, hopefully, the car. And there's two ways of controlling it. One, for a proportional car like this, you have analog digital potentiometers running there. And then for digital stuff like the one boat and some of the less expensive remote control cars that are just forward, back, left, right, you have these opto-isolators, and that will get to that. So you have your remote control already adapted, and or create your own transmitter, which is what I would recommend, is to do like a 6-channel transmitter receiver like you'd have on an airplane. Anyhow, so this is currently on the mode of doing it through the standard remote. So the car works like normal. Now I switch it over. Now it's going to make some sound because I have not tweaked any values here. This is just a kind of proof of life. So you can see I'm getting some steering. Now forward isn't right. I got to change the axis on this, but it gives you an idea. And you're hearing that motor hum right now because it's thinking it should be doing a really, really slow drive. But the good thing is the digital pot is, let me turn this off so it's not quite so noisy, is the digital pot's working, which figured it would, but you got to prove it, right? And so what I have to do now is it's a combination of calibrating two different things. One, calibrating the remote itself so that it knows what range to expect from this magic box here, and then trigger kind of coding and cleaning up and fixing the software that's on this device so that like access is correct and things like that. So actually maybe steering, they have steering reverse here. Let's see what happens when I do that. Let me switch it over. Yeah, see, so it's just the axis that's off and getting the ranges. So I'm happy with this because I was afraid it was going to do absolutely nothing. And the fact that it's making kind of weird noises and isn't working exactly right, again, that's configuration, setup, and whatnot. And from a what do you do in the field standpoint, well, this would, instead of this Bluetooth joystick, you would use the Bluetooth stick that's in a power chair, for example. You'd have the remote control, and again, if we used just a transmitter, this could be shrunk down quite a bit. And then you need this box, which does all the magic. It just checking to make sure nothing is overheating here. No, it's fine. And it will need power. It doesn't need data or anything. So just the power to power the microcontroller. And potentially I could make this battery powered, but at this point I'm not doing that. That's where we're at. Progress. At least I unboxed it today, which was a good start. It's always good to start somewhere. Thanks for watching.